I'm sorry, it's not all about looks, but when you
Biatch, shut up.
bad,
Let him do the intro.
Yeah, I just started the recording.
suck my ass.
Shut up.
Suck my ass.
What time?
I mean, I gotta work until like 9:30.
Looks like you're getting it on your break. About to get that sloppy seconds. That sloppy JoJo.
Okay.
Can you
All right.
start the intro?
I'm waiting for you two to shut the fuck up with your
I'm
gay
waiting
ass
for
shit.
You know what? I'm ready now.
Yo, what's showing, guys? Welcome back to the Unprofessional Podcast, episode 2. I'm again.
I'm sorry.
Welcome back to the
Right
Unprofessional
past the
Podcast.
filter. Straight, a joke, right?
I'm sick. Leave me alone.
This is episode number 2. I'm joined by my co-host Connor and Blake.
Oh, dude.
I just sneeze.
I get past the two filters.
I sneezed down. I didn't sneeze on
We
it.
went down towards the filter.
I went. If anything, I sneezed on my dick. Okay, I didn't sneeze anywhere else.
I'm fucking dead.
It's been, I think, about 30 seconds. A little bit more than that
You
now,
said
but
flaccid. Let me flaccid it real quick. Oh, 30 seconds.
Oh, that was a good. How long have we doing? Already doing this? 40 seconds? Damn.
Oh, Jesse, where the fuck are your legs?
bro, I don't know,
God
bro.
damn it. I hate my life.
Context, I'm wearing camo pajamas because it's bro. Fuck wearing jeans. Hell no. Anyways,
I don't even think you own a pair of jeans.
not anymore. I threw them out.
Yeah.
Damn, why you gotta be so mean to him?
I don't know a pair of jeans. So
You
it's
don't
all
want
right.
a pair of jeans.
No. I need to buy a
Jeans
pair.
are like casual wear, guys.
I hate them.
No,
I
those
absolutely
blue,
hate jeans.
those blue tight pants that I have. Those are my nicest pair of pants.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm.
My nicest pair of pants is probably one of my pairs of
Like
sweatpants.
as a casual or in general?
Like in general.
You don't even
Like-
have like. I mean,
I have a suit.
Okay, I was gonna say you have like a. You gotta have a suit.
Yeah.
Like I have.
I'm
like,
pretty
super-
sure every guy has a suit somewhere. They just hide it until they need it.
No, my
Facts. Mine's just hiding in the closet.
a lot of my suits. A lot of my suits are too big for me. So at Panda.
This motherfucker is 6'3", and somehow he has suits that are too big for him. Not 6'3", 6'1".
Yeah, 6'1", 6'2", I think. I think the last time I was measured, I was like 73 and like 0.9.
Inches.
Yeah. No, 73 fucking feet.
Yeah.
I'm Paul Bunyan.
Centimeters,
Damn, you're
bro.
tall as hell.
Centimeters.
What are you, Taco Fall?
No, I'm Paul Bunyan.
Alright, facts.
Actually, no, I would actually be the Blue Bull because, I'm a Taurus.
As you were saying, back to your panda story.
Yeah.
We haven't even done the intro fully.
Wait, did we do it? Yeah, we did.
We
the intro.
started, but it didn't.
No, Jesse
I
finished it.
started, and I'm like, you know what? We're gonna
He-
go right
he-
into it.
He finished. It's
He
okay.
started. And then
You know what? Every guy starts somewhere, but he always finishes somehow.
All right, it's been roughly 3 minutes. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Unprofessional Podcast, episode number 2. I am Jesse, also known as Zux. Joined by my co-hosts, known as Blake and Connor, the dumbasses themselves.
How's it going?
Hey. So back to my pants story. Story cut. All right, this is how
Oh,
this podcast.
facts.
This is how this podcast goes.
There's a reason it's called Unprofessional.
Shut your fucking mouth. So, the pants that I had when I was like really fat, and so they, I'm pretty sure, I think, because the tags were gone, but I'm pretty sure they're like a 54-inch waist, and I'm not a 54 anymore. I think I'm like a 32 or something, 30 or 32.
GG.
Yeah, thank you.
God damn.
Oh, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
And then, so the pants, when I put them on for work, I literally wrap the belt as tight as I can, and then I have to stretch the rings so it doesn't look like I'm scrunched or I have a gigantic horse bulge.
I mean,
I'm pretty well endeavored, but I'm not horse bulged, okay?
are you as big as those bananas in Jesse's kitchen?
I'm pretty close.
Ah,
Not that long, but I'm pretty close. I'd
Alright.
say like 3/4 of the way.
okay.
A little girthier though.
Okay.
I'm. If there's one thing I'm proud of, that is still fat, it's my dick. The one thing I'm proud of.
What a way to open up a podcast. Jesus Christ.
No, like apparently, like a lot of girls that I've like done stuff with, they always ask, "Are you a grower or a shower?" And then like they look at me and they're like, "Oh, you a grower? And I was like, yes. Awesome. What's so cool about a shower? Does it mean it's like always hung down for like 8 inches and then it's just like up to 8 inches? Like, what? And then a shower just goes from like a Tic Tac to a fucking banana. And that just makes me wonder how stretchy it can go. Is it like a blow up balloon? Like, like, am I just not blowing it up now? But hey, they've all been satisfied very well. Funny enough, you know the ugly one, Claire? The one that cracked an egg on my chest?
Yes, that one.
Yes, that
Should
one.
I include her name in this or no? Should I beep it out?
I don't know. She'll probably be dead in a ditch in a year.
So that is just leave it in.
Yeah. I didn't give her last name. You know how many girls are named Claire?
I mean, true.
Too
but
many.
Too many. And she doesn't know this thing exists. So, we're good.
So far.
We're good.
Like she's gonna be like,
A couple years from now, if this really takes off, she rewatches it. You fucking bitch.
Kyle's gonna get like a random snap text or just a text.
I did get one the other day.
Bro, she's gonna find where you live, just yeeting a fucking egg at your window.
She's gonna be like, you remember those good times?
No, she's gonna come in and just
Crack an egg on my floor.
No, Connor's gonna open the door. She'll be like, "Fuck you, Connor." What? Right into his chest. Just,
A whole carton of eggs.
remember the old days, Connor? Why are you still into this?
Yeah, like, bitch, you ain't a chicken. You ain't laying these things. But no, so she DM'd me the other day. She was like, it was so weird. Like, out of the blue. And I know she has a boyfriend. And I know who her boyfriend is. He's a chill guy, but he's a drug dealer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Most drug dealers are pretty chill. Most, not all.
Yeah, but I like knew him, like, so I knew he was like a good guy, and I was wondering why she even DM'd me, and she just randomly DM'd me, and she was like, it's been like 3-4 years since I've talked to her, and she just randomly messaged me saying,
Damn.
yeah, she just said, I miss your dick, and I was like, come again? And I blocked her instantly, deleted the message, and I've been off Instagram until today. I have not gone on Instagram since.
That's
Did you
why
send
you
me
haven't
something
sent
yesterday?
Hmm?
Did you send me something yesterday?
Last night. That was late, and I was tired, and I was trying to fall asleep. All right?
So you send me shit on Instagram. That's not the way to go to sleep.
I mean,
It gets me bored and tired.
Fair enough.
The last time Connor sent me something on Instagram was. It won't show me. Yesterday at 6:42
PM or AM?
p.m.
Wait, why did I say AM?
I don't know.
Why would I send you something at 6:30 a.m.?
Shit, something you would do.
I mean, I've been up since 3:30. Actually, no, 3 o'clock.
Also, you guys get these fresh sex bots on Instagram. They're like, hey.
Actually, I don't. I've gotten it like twice and I've just blocked them, but like.
No,
I don't get sex
they're
bots.
like,
I get automatically added to a group.
yeah, no, you get added to a group and it sends it to people. And it's like, my cat's wet. I go, okay, well, that's fun. I hope you find someone. Or my favorite thing. Sorry.
No, you
I
go.
was put into one of these group chats and me and this guy had a conversation and it's like, oh, I'm horny, whatever. This guy's like,
Wait,
hey,
the guy messaged you?
no, like one of the guys in the group chat just goes, hey, yo, anyone got Xbox in here? I was like, I got Xbox. He's like, you trying to play a game? I was like, what games you got? He's like, I got Madden. I was like, trying to play some Madden? He's like, heck yeah. And he gave me his ad. And I was talking to him like last week.
Damn, that's fucking chill as hell.
Bro, like, you can meet some of like this, like the coolest people in the most weirdest ways.
No, one of the chats that I sadly got added onto.
Sadly.
I did not know until like 12, 15 weeks after. I finally found it in my request box, and I was scrolling through. There was like thousands of pictures of nudies, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I found the whole like Pornhub categories.
Oh, some of those people are funny as fuck. Like my favorite one's like, there's a guy and another one that's like, hey guys, I'm having some problems with my car. Does anyone here know how to fix an exhaust pipe? And I was
Get
like,
yourself a new exhaust pipe.
I was like, there's a guy that was like, yeah, I'm a mechanic, and he told him how to do it. And he's like,
Shit.
shit, thanks. He's
Bro,
like, I got you,
honestly-
homie.
Honestly, like Pornhub comments are low-key the best comments because like everyone knows why you're there, but nobody says anything about it in the comment section.
'Cause
I mean,
they
like
know.
they do, but like
Because they know. There's
yeah.
no reason. We all know that we're here.
yeah,
for
we,
a reason.
we all know why we're here. But it's also like people ask like the weirdest questions, like yo, like I need this like recipe for like this fucking lasagna that I'm trying to make, and someone just knows the recipe off the top of their head.
That's because a lot of people are on.
No, I know. There's probably like a million people
Besides
on a consistent
YouTube,
basis on
I'm
that
pretty
website.
sure porn websites have the most visits from anybody on the internet,
Yeah, probably.
except for YouTube.
What?
YouTube is like the number
Oh,
one,
YouTube.
and then
I thought you said you two. I was like, I don't go on that much. God damn, how much you think you go? I go on. God damn. I was like, I'm hurt.
yeah, you porn addict.
Because I know two porn stars.
Yeah, that's too many. And why is one of them a dude? Wait, is one of them?
No. You fucking idiot.
I don't remember the porn star's
I
name you
said-
gave me.
He said Riley Reid, and I said Abella Danger. Those are two girls.
Why don't I don't know these names? Do I not watch enough porn?
They're both like tops.
Riley Reid is like one of the biggest in the world.
I don't watch enough porn.
Right now, Abella Danger is number 2.
Who?
I honestly haven't seen her shit, and I don't care to.
So basically, you guys. Just
Blake's
telling me-
like 10 out of 10 face. 10 out of 10.
Wow, 10 out of 10, General.
10 out of 10, General.
In general.
All right.
Well, I'm saying your face.
Mind that beat, mind
I'm
me.
saying your facial expression was saying a 10 out of 10.
It was.
Yeah.
My face is. I don't know about porn.
Moving on to a entirely different subject.
Penis.
No.
Oh.
Entirely different
So,
subject.
Hentai.
No.
Damn. I don't want
Jesse's favorite category.
No.
Jesse's like, I can talk about this one.
No, I saw this video of. It was a black guy. He was like, people just getting into anime, and then it was him again, and it was like hentai etchy people. Like, oh, I see you're into anime now. Want to see some titties and pussy? And they were like, do you got it? Fuck yeah, I do. And I was like, what the fuck?
Honestly, anime the current year is reaching a point where it's the line between hentai and anime is very thin. It's a very I'm saying very like fine like thin line. Yeah.
I mean,
Boobies.
facts. A lot of animes do.
No, like one of the I'm pretty sure one of the anime that was released from this season, from like the winter season, it's called, I think it's Interspecies Reviewers. I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head.
That sounds like some bestiality.
It
type
does.
shit.
That's exactly what it is.
Wait, what?
What? From what I've heard, I haven't seen the anime and I don't really care to watch it. But from what I've heard, the plot of the anime is literally this one human guy just goes around and like just fucks a bunch of other like races and shit like that. And I'm saying like
What the
yeah, and like that, and he just goes out interviewing the sex, dude.
That's not an anime. That's a porn video.
But it's an
With
anime.
12 episodes.
Although Funimation, I think it was Funimation, that they dropped it from their website because it was too much.
I will drop it too. You're fucking animals.
Well, I mean, like it's not like animals. It's like animals / humans, like half and half.
Do they have a tail?
Probably.
Perhaps.
Do they have some fur?
Probably.
Then it's fucking.
Kinda
It's
like
an
the whole
animal.
furry community.
Okay.
No beef with the
Oh,
furry community, but they suck.
No beef with the furry community, but
They're weird.
the way I they are weird.
They
But the way I establish it, if they ain't got fur, they human.
I mean,
I'm
I know.
If it's a girl with like maybe some ears or maybe like a tail, that's a human with a minor genetic fuck up. But if you got some fur on that bitch,
Okay,
I mean,
can we
I
talk
know-
about how people get off to that.
that's weird.
I will never understand.
There is a girl. I think we talked in the last podcast, but I still, or maybe not. The girl that she's from like, I think Springfield, and she put a video out on Twitter and like social media of her getting fucked by her dog.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It was really big in June. 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
And like, she was an attractive girl.
She was
and I was
like-
like, why the fuck are you fucking your dog?
Yeah, and it was like a small dog. Dude, that dog was getting it in. That dog was like, this is the best day of my life.
And I was like, I was like, damn, I can't
But no.
pull shit, and that dog's fucking.
No, the
good-looking
thing is
girl.
funny enough is the girl that was from Springfield it wasn't her. It was a different girl on the East Coast, but she just looked like her. She was like, she came out, like the girl that actually fucked the dog came out and was like, yeah, that's not the girl. And the girl's like, I don't even own a fucking dog. She was like, how could I fuck a dog if I don't own the dog?
Really?
Yeah, it was a girl from the East Coast, and it was like it happened maybe like 6 months after it all went down.
Yeah.
But it was like
I stopped following it after like 2 months because I really didn't care.
Yeah.
I never even saw it to begin with.
Bro, that dog was getting it in. I was like, damn, I kind of want to give that dog a fist bump because he was going hard. That dog,
they're like,
that dog
hey,
was
homie.
going hard as a motherfucker. I was like,
he like kind of like best day of his damn life.
mm-hmm.
Dog's like, I may die young, but I got some human.
I might
puss.
die at 8,
But I got some human
but
puss.
I got that pussy. Like,
all the other dogs like, oh, you have a family? No, I can't have a family. Why? Fuck my owner. No way, dude. That's my homie. Yeah. Like that's how I imagine they talked.
Yeah.
no, it was like the girl that like got miss like whatever it's called, like miss looked at, like the girl that like didn't actually fuck the dog
Yeah.
from Springfield. I found her Instagram and I messaged her. I was like, you probably aren't gonna read this, but I'm sorry that your life's fucked up because that girl fucked a dog and you just happen to look like her, be the same weight, hair, face, but it's not you. And she responded back. She was like, you're a good person. And I was like, I mean, that girl fucked a dog and fucked your life at the same time.
She fucked two things in one day.
Yeah, she really fucked up. But I was just like, I'm sorry. Have a nice day. Bye. I was like, that was the end of our conversation.
It would have been like, yo, you trying to meet up though?
I mean, she was
I
pretty.
mean, I might be a wolf, but I ain't fucking that. No thanks. Sorry.
I'm just
No,
making a
thank you.
joke.
No, thank you. She was no.
She was a no.
I can understand if somebody says she's beautiful, but in my eyes, she was not. I mean, she's like all girls are beautiful, but in my eyes, she did not attract me that way. There's not a good way to state this.
Moving on.
Yeah, thank you.
So
I disagree with you, though. I don't think every girl's beautiful. Sorry, not sorry.
What?
Not every.
Every woman is beautiful in their own way. Maybe not in looks, but always in personality.
I mean, this is true, but I'm gonna just personal preference. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna say it. Never mind.
Kayla. See? Got him.
I can understand why somebody else might like her, but I don't.
All right. To a different point that I wanted to make a little while ago.
Sorry. Are you good?
No.
Okay, buddy. Just. Rip it out.
Anyways, so
the
in terms of these podcasts, I
I
just want
wanna
to
throw
give
up the
after
idea.
a wild ride of sex and shit like that.
Heck yeah. Ride or die dirty.
I just want to give a quick little update on what I plan on doing with the podcast. Overall, I am the main host of the podcast, which is kind of obvious. That said, Blake and Connor are the two real life hosts that I have with me.
Oh, I smiled at you like that. I literally just went.
Connor trying to do our own podcast, so we host.
I mean,
A little bit.
I got all the.
You got all of my gut knuckles.
But it didn't hurt me. You got all my fucking
Your knuckles, you
My
fucking
knuckles.
idiot.
um,
What are these called?
I don't can think.
Knuckles. What are these called right here? They're called knuckles. Oh, that was your chair. I was like, damn, did you just rip hard ass? All I see is Jesse lift his leg slightly, and that's what I do.
Little.
That's what I do if I'm in class or if I'm in public. I just get back to it. That's why if you ever see me, just go. You're just like, we gotta go.
anyways,
Sorry, continue.
no, it's okay. That said, there are people online that do want to do this podcast with me. So what I'm planning on doing is recording one episode every week, and I plan on switching off every other week. So like 1 week could be me, Connor, and Blake. Other week could be me and my other online friends. And I'm still trying to find a few for the podcast. So not entirely sure.
Here.
We'll get
We
online.
can still be online and do this.
Well, you know what I mean, though.
Yeah. I'm free today, so I got nothing to do.
After this, I plan on editing all day until I stream. So
I have to work till 9. So.
yeah. But that's what I plan on doing. That said, obviously we're gonna miss a couple of weeks. For example, this week, I was planning on having an online episode this week, but things with timing just didn't work out. So I'm gonna try and switch off one between the other because there's a lot of people that want to be on this podcast, and I want to feature anybody and everybody as much as I can. That said, it just takes time. So, yeah. Other than that, though. What you guys been up to? I've had a lot going on in the last couple days.
Working. I fucking hate work.
Yeah, I feel that.
Literally, like, I won't mention his name, but this one worker, he's a fucking bitch. He does one. So, I was. I'll tell you later. But he's a fucking bitch. This fucker does not do shit. Like, he does a lot of morning shifts. And he, like, what you do, like, if you're in the morning, you always restock for the people in the evening. Mm-hmm. So, like, they have all their stuff. Mm-hmm. He leaves everything fucking disgusting. No sauces, nothing. Nothing for me. And I'm literally just scrambling from, like, because usually from, like, 4 to, like, 5, I'm kind of just, like, you know, getting prepped for, like, rush hour and all that. Instead, from 4 to 6, I was just trying to clean up his fucking mess and restock. So I had nothing ready for 6 o'clock.
I feel that.
I fucking hate that kid. I called him out in our group me chat. I was like, you are a fucking bitch. I was like, you don't do fucking shit. And he was like, what are you talking about? I took a picture of everything. I was like, this is not what you fucking did. And my manager went the fuck off on him.
Good.
Because even my manager hates him. She was like, I don't even know why I even transferred him over here. And I was like, I don't know why the fuck he did it. He sucks.
I mean, that is dumb as fuck. That's what we do at my job. Is literally our morning crew obviously keeps more. They have their own stuff. They have to make sure.
And we're back with the chips.
Yeah, we got Doritos today.
It's so loud.
But and then we usually have a 3 to 7 person who has to restock everything and obviously take orders and shit.
You're trying to be quiet. Nothing is working.
It's a bag. It's a plastic bag. The crunch is the quiet. So yeah.
Oh wait.
No way, Samar. Oh, you're the Dorito girl. You shot me so hard, damn. I think it was that funny. But we get some lazy people sometimes. So when they kind of don't do shit, and you're kind of looking there like
need some water.
You're kind of like you were supposed to do this.
Sorry.
Yeah, I fucking hate those people, dude.
Like don't get me wrong, I've done that once, and I felt like a terrible human being after, cause like they had such a busy night. I was like, I should have done more, but
yeah. No, he almost got the head cook and everybody in the back fired.
How?
Because my manager's manager came in for an inspection, and he was the one that was supposed to be cleaning the night before.
Oh.
And he didn't. He didn't take out the filters, so they were fucking dripping with grease. He didn't clean any of the walls. He didn't clean the floors. He didn't clean anything. He didn't even restock. The fact that he still has a job fucking
How do you not do
me.
floors? That's literally like the basic of every place ever. It's just to do floors at
Plus,
night.
it's like the easiest thing. I get that shit done in 10 minutes.
I literally sweep, like where I work we split up because the person that closes the back sweeps and mops the back. The 2 people in the front have to sweep, another person mops, unless we're doing a 4-person close, then someone just has to do floors in general. Mm-hmm. So like, is it really that hard? God
It's
damn.
not, dude. I mean, back when I was working at Mariano's, doing floors took like, what, 15 minutes?
Mm-hmm. Like, it's just like, why the fuck are you being so goddamn lazy?
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, for me, it was even worse, too, because, like, I was the one making all the juice and shit like that, so, like, we had, like, juice all over the fucking floor some days. Yeah. So, I mean, like, just rinse that shit off and just put it to the drain. Simple as that.
Mop.
Yeah.
Mop.
No, it was, like, because there's, like, a cook and stuff, you have to prep, like, the vegetables and stuff, and he always uses that as an excuse. He's like, God, I have so much prepping to do. I was like, I can prep 4 things at fucking once within an hour. And they're perfectly within the regulations.
Also, I don't know if John's gonna hire people.
Fuck. Fuck you, John.
He's just gonna take the shifts for himself. It's kind of being annoying lately.
Tell him I need a job.
And we need hours, and he won't give it to us. Sorry, side rant about my job.
I mean, I don't really care. I have nothing else to talk about, so.
I'm eating.
I mean,
Look how innocent I should say. I'm eating.
I'm eating.
I'm munching.
I don't want to do any of that unhealthy substances.
I mean,
it's just kind of unhealthy in its own benefit.
Yeah. I mean, in my life, not much has really changed. I mean, the last couple of days have been kind of crazy because I joined Oxygen and that whole thing was announced. Mm-hmm. Which to everyone that said congratulations, thank you.
Congrats, buddy.
Thank you. That whole fucking evening was Conor just gives me a thumbs up. That whole evening was kind of crazy.
Eating.
Yeah, he is eating. That whole evening was kind of crazy.
So
my personal joined Oxygen tweet did better than Oxygen's tweet announcing me, which is kind of wild.
holy shit.
Yeah.
That's because you're fucking popular. We're gonna get you more subscribers than PewDiePie.
Oh
no.
Or we're gonna build a wall.
that's a steep goal, my guy.
Those are
It's an uphill battle.
Those are two polar opposite
What are we?
things.
T-series
Actually,
all
it's
of
an
a sudden?
up a wall battle.
That's fact. But what are we? T-series?
Isn't that a large corporation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done scummy things in the past.
Conglomerate. That's a big word.
I'm proud. You said a big word.
Conglomerate.
A round of applause? Okay, maybe I want to take it back.
No. For context, I'm not high. I don't do drugs.
I mean, we aren't either.
Yeah, nobody in this room is high. Hopefully. But no, I don't do drugs or drink for that matter.
Good man, good man.
Yeah. So I
He does occasionally, but
okay. No. No. I'm a good Christian boy that's not a Christian. But fuck you, Jesse. No. I mean, the last time I drank something was one beer, and I was at Danny's party.
I thought you had like 2 or 3.
No, I had one.
Oh, I thought you had more.
It was a shitty Corona, but I have to drink Corona in that house because I'm a part of the mafia.
How do you have a shitty Corona?
I don't really like Corona.
Oh. Did you put a lime in it?
Right now I'm doing lime. Okay, to put it in perspective, we're gonna blur it out, you know, his name, but this guy, like his family, he has a very large family, and they're Cubans. So basically, it's kind of run like the mafia, but with a little less more killing.
A little less. They're still killing, just a little less.
Yeah. So basically, that night, a lot of stuff went down. Somebody got too drunk and broke a fucking poker table. I was cleaning it up.
How the fuck do you break a poker table?
He was fat.
Still.
He was fat. He tripped and fell, and he broke the table.
Holy shit.
The dad.
Oh, I remember this.
The dad was pissed, but I was cleaning everything
Understandably.
up. I was cleaning everything up, and then we went to the gas station. I bought, like, you know, some candies and drinks, and then I came back and I gave the candies and drinks to some of his sons, his older son, and the dad went. His dad basically went, "You can sit next to me now," which is in the family. Like all the kids, like all the, like, you know, teens and all that, they hang out in the basement. If you're welcomed upstairs with the adults and to sit next to dad, not even his own son can sit next to his dad.
It's kind of fucked up.
But I mean, it's like the mafia.
Well, I mean, I understand, but like, damn.
So, I'm in the blood grace of Danny's dad. And you do not fuck with his grandma. His grandma is scary as fuck. She barely speaks English. Like most
The
people.
only thing she knows,
No.
I will kill you.
Literally,
Only thing she knows.
literally, most people, she does have a fucking ring. And a lot of people kiss. A lot of people. And now that I'm technically in the family, I gotta start kissing that ring. What the fuck? I gotta kiss an old ass lady's ring. I might get herpes from that thing.
She's like, Kyle's like, my lady.
Just like, wipe, wipe, wipe.
Milady.
She's like, old ass bitch.
She's like, you good son.
So it's fucking scary.
I'm not sure if I should cut this out or not.
Huh?
I'm not sure if I should cut that story out or not.
The fact that I'm technically in the mafia now, but like not in the mafia because
It's also just like personal family shit that I'm not sure if I should put in there.
It's not personal. It's not like it's like a full fledged like. Oh.
I mean, I don't know.
Wait, we can think about it later.
It's
Think about it later.
No.
It's not like personal. I didn't mention any names. I said
Except
dad, grandma, and we're gonna cut out his name because I don't know if he's okay with it. We'll bleep his name.
Yeah.
What was that?
What?
You hear him?
It doesn't mean it's
He just cricketed like a frog.
I was like,
Yeah, a motherfucking frog.
big stretch. Also, last podcast, I like how you bleeped out the town the first time. Second time, you didn't.
Did I not?
Nope.
So she's like, fuck. I gotta re-edit.
Well, it's already up. Fuck it.
I don't think anybody's gonna really Google it.
You're like, you said the town name, bleeped, and then like 3 sentences later, you said the same town name without bleeping. I was like, oh.
No, because I.
No, he
I-
said the town next to it. He didn't say this town.
No, he said the name of the town. I'll show you guys later.
I don't remember saying it twice. 'Cause I remember saying.
The
Our town.
old store that you worked at.
Yeah, no, I remember saying our town. Then I remember saying the store that I used to work at in that town. But I don't remember
And then
saying.
you said bleeped it the first time, and then a couple.
Why did you say it again?
Just bleep it out, whatever. So I can tell you which one.
More
it is.
editing for me to do. Fuck you.
It's a bleep. I'm
Still
not gonna say it
editing.
again.
Jesse's gotta find where it is.
Yeah.
Obviously, he missed it the second time in the first episode.
Well, it's an hour of footage to go through of just audio.
That sucks.
Alright, we can't complain. We're not editors. I'm not gonna complain. If he has to do the editing, I'm never gonna bitch. Because to be honest, I would do the work, but I don't know how to, so I'd be really
Side note.
stuck there.
I need to learn how to edit.
Bitch, just YouTube it.
You're good at it.
Everything I
YouTube-
know is
I-
self-taught.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I need to know what I should use to edit.
Sony Vegas or Premiere.
Don't you have to buy those?
I got mine cracked. Fuck paying for that.
What?
Tell me later.
Didn't
YouTube
your
it.
friend buy it?
How you just YouTube it?
For Sony Vegas.
YouTube editing to editors.
How to get a free version of Sony Vegas?
Literally, that's what it is.
All right,
Can I just get a Photoshop stuff? I know how to do Photoshop.
Getting around Adobe is a lot harder than just getting a correct version of Vegas. So that's I
Do you have Photoshop?
I used to.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh. Hello. Who's vibrating? Oh. It's still my bio class. She keeps sending me when the labs are. I'm like, I'm not going.
Yeah. Callie keeps complaining about her lab, and I'm like, "Well, you're the one that signed up for it."
Wait. So who's doing the online podcast?
As of now, the one set person I have is Rusty. Other than that, I'm still kind of looking for people. I might have Devils be on it. I'm not sure, because I mean,
Buckethead and Septic Tiger sounds like pretty cool guys, don't you think?
Yeah.
I don't know them, but I think they're pretty cool guys.
I think they're both mods.
I think so too.
Rusty's a VIP. He's not a mod.
Connor.
Oh,
You like?
wait, yeah. I'm dumb.
Just
I'm in my own head of thinking about
brain
people.
I know, but first,
Yeah.
whoosh over your head.
No, Callie doesn't want to be on it.
Oh. What?
No.
Interesting.
She is not the type to listen to podcasts anyways, so.
The one podcast that you've created so far is the only podcast she's probably heard or listened to.
No, she's listened to others before, it's just she doesn't like them that much.
I mean, I'm not a big podcast guy.
Neither am I. The only podcast that I said this last podcast too, I think the one that I really listen to is Wildcats and the Misfits podcast. I know H3H3's podcast is very massive. I just don't care to watch it
The
or
only
listen to
podcast
it.
that I've listened fully is one episode on Misfits, and then ours.
So, we're three guys who are unprofessional that don't listen to podcasts who have a podcast.
I listen to podcasts, just not on a consistent basis. Well, I mean, I used to listen to the Misfits podcast every week.
Why are my lips on fire?
You keep eating Cheetos.
But they're
Doritos.
nacho cheese.
They're not Cheetos.
I meant Doritos that are
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Sponsored by water and oxygen. Just kidding. Not sponsored by oxygen. I wish we were.
H2O sponsorship still.
Hey, we're close. Well, actually, technically, since we have H2O, we're better than oxygen because we have 2 hydrogen with us too. Science, bitch.
You know what we're actually sponsored by? Earth. Sponsored by the Earth.
It's dying.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's alive, it's still sponsoring us. It may not sponsor us that much anymore because we're killing it, but...
Yeah. Also, Jesse, do you have Netflix? Have you ever seen a show Altered Carbon?
I told you.
What the fuck?
I use Netflix only for anime.
There's not that many.
Are you a Netflix anime guy? Like...
Adaptations, rich shit.
Yeah. Have you seen those like Netflix only animes that are kind of not that good?
The only good Netflix... Oh, no, there's 2 really good ones on Netflix. First one...
7 Deadly Sins.
No, I haven't seen 7 Deadly Sins.
Exist.
I know I need to watch it. The first one that's like literally top tier is Violet Evergarden. It is by far the best anime on Netflix in my opinion.
Which one?
Violet Evergarden.
Never heard of it.
I recommend watching it. It is fucking top tier.
Speaking of anime, I just turned around.
Titties.
No.
Oh.
Great movie.
Never seen it.
Oh, Princess
Princess
Mononoke? Yeah, I
Mononoke?
know.
Never seen it.
I have not finished it fully.
I haven't even watched it.
And you have a Blu-ray copy of
Yeah.
it? Jesse.
Shame, you fucking uwu weeb.
Yeah.
Shit, you have a Blu-ray copy. It's not even open.
Yeah, I know.
Is it? No, not even
No.
not even fucking the wrapping's taken off.
I know.
I should take this away from you. God damn. And you're more of a weeb than I am.
What
Yeah.
if nachos
I mean, my anime consists of Studio Ghibli movies.
were
So.
stuffed with cheese?
What?
I like how we're on a completely different topic.
So,
Sorry.
side note from anime and Studio
Got
Ghibli.
in my mood there. But what if nachos were stuffed with cheese?
Then that'd be good. Why do you move it so close?
Because I don't want to keep like leaning up.
But now I gotta.
I mean, you can kind of just like sit there.
You could have just sat there too.
Shut up.
Yeah. Alright, so side note. I don't know if you can answer this, but you might be able. Favorite Studio Ghibli movie?
Spirit of the Way.
So,
Anime.
Spirited Away? That's a good one. I think mine.
It's just by far the ones that I remember the most. That's why.
Well, you're talking to a dude that's almost watched all of them.
What?
You're talking to a dude that's almost watched like all of
I've
them.
watched a few, but I haven't watched all of them.
There's
And
very little that I haven't seen. I think a basic answer is My Neighbor Totoro, but I really do love My Neighbor Totoro. But my other favorite is Howl's Moving Castle, which is amazing.
My fingers stank again.
Always. That's what you said last podcast too. You gonna say that every podcast? My
until
fingers stank.
until they stop stinking, I'm gonna say it. And I've washed my hands so many fucking
I know
times.
you have.
I'm gonna see a hand doctor and be like, why the fuck?
Why did it stink?
Why my fingers stink? It's been like 8 weeks since I've cut onions.
Jesus. But
Maybe it's not so too.
but yeah. Have you seen Howl's Moving Castle? I
no.
don't think you
The
have
what?
you? Howl's Moving Castle.
No.
It.
I know it's really good. I just never got the time to watch
I
it.
recommend it to anyone. That is by far my favorite Studio Ghibli movie. I haven't fully seen Spirited Away. I mean, so I can't.
Dude,
really
how have we not?
How have you not finished Princess Mononoke?
You
I
not
just never
finished
got
Princess
around to
Mononoke.
I have like 5 minutes left. I really
Yeah,
should finish.
didn't finish it, bitch.
Okay, I'll go home and finish it.
Well, I
too.
mean, as of recently, I've just been like crushing down on JoJo. I'm like,
How long have you had that?
since
3
last
years.
year. Yeah, it's been like a year or two.
You trying to watch that though? Cause I love Princess Mononoke.
We can later.
Bet.
Never seen it.
You're
I'll
gonna watch it.
then. Cause it
But
is
I have been crushing down on JoJo. I'm about more than halfway through JoJo Part 3. And then I have Part 4 and 5 left to do. Conor is sitting here not knowing what the fuck to say because he doesn't know anything about anime.
Hey, I'll list the names of animes I've watched since I talked to
They're
you.
probably all basic shit.
I've seen all of Naruto.
All of it, like all 720 episodes.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
But
And Your Name, I know I haven't seen it yet either.
I haven't seen this one either. I can't complain about that one.
My friend Brill, he's gonna fucking kill me because he's been yelling at me to watch it for years.
I watched one episode of Boruto and wanted to kill myself.
Boruto isn't terrible, but it won't live up to what Naruto is.
It's stupid. I don't like
There's
it.
a live action Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah, it's trash. I don't know why I got it.
Okay. No offense to anyone that likes live action anime, but that just sounds terrible.
I watched the live action. Sorry to cut you off, Connor. I watched the live action of. Did you see the live action of Death Note on Netflix?
I didn't see it, but I saw it was on there. I was like, no.
Oh, I saw it.
I watched it.
That was pretty good.
It's god awful.
I thought
It's
was
god
To
awful.
a basic person, not a basic. Sorry, that
No,
sounds
to,
really mean.
to someone who
To a
hasn't.
basic person that's into like anime, like basic.
No. Literally, the only way that movie is ever good is if you haven't seen the actual anime and you only watch the movie.
That's how I did it.
Yeah, so because I said when I watched it, if you watch this and you haven't seen the anime, it's a good show or not good. It's a good movie, but if you haven't seen the anime, like if you've seen the anime and then watched the movie, it's fucking god awful.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible.
And like I saw the normal anime, so like I don't want to.
Why am I being looked at?
Because you're the one that.
It should be called Death Star instead of Death Note with these fuckers.
I mean, facts, but that also is not how.
Come on, let's square up. I will jiggle my tits.
Not a fan of that. I'm just gonna sit down.
Exactly. That's an instant win for me.
Yeah.
Connor 1, Blake 0.
But
That's the best way to stop a fight. Just
What?
get really
I'll jiggle
gay
my
with the guy.
tits.
Just
Yeah.
be like, just pull down your pants, underwear, and you're just like, start doing like a helicopter movement. Just be like, you ready?
I mean, it's true. If,
I thought this was a sword fight, man.
if anyone just comes out like trying to fight, you'd be like, "I'll suck your dick," and they'll be like, "Whoa,
You're
whoa,
just
whoa,
like-
whoa, whoa, whoa."
But then I'd be really uncomfortable when he's like, all right.
I'll be like,
here's the money. I'm gonna go.
I don't got time now, but name a time and place. They'll be like, tomorrow. I'll be like, all right, no, I'm out. I'm kidding. You can have that fucking money.
Yeah, like, I don't got much on me, but let's go to I'll take you to the ATM, motherfucker. I don't got much in there either.
You know, I've been thinking of like serious things to do on YouTube and stuff like that. And then the other day, I've been like, "Yo, what if I just like did 1v1s on Crunker just for like gifted subs?"
I don't even know how to play.
Yeah, 1v1 on Crunker, best out of 5 gifted subs.
You trying to 1v1 on Crunker right now, Jesse?
You don't have an affiliate Twitch channel.
You said subscribers.
What?
You said subs.
You said subs.
I know. I'm saying that like
I thought you meant like you're going to 1v1 all of your subs.
No.
If they want.
no, I'm saying
That's
like
too many.
yeah, it's only like 19 of
I was
you.
saying, isn't that only like 19?
Yeah.
No,
Hey.
no shade.
Hey,
It's
That's
entire
more than
shade.
me and him combined.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I'm saying like if like you're another streamer at 1v1 best out of 5 and then like whoever wins gifted subs.
Oh, okay. I get it now. I get it now.
Also
you want
no,
to give me those subs?
no. Another thing I want to do is I want to host a little like Crunker competition for whoever, cuz like you guys know how I do like the jump trick shots and all that shit with shotgun, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like I want to do a thing where like I'll give like the community like a weekend to play. And then I'll just like give away KR or like the in-game currency just as a reward.
Would you shut the fuck up, you goddamn redneck?
He's staring at me earlier.
I wasn't even staring at him.
Earlier you were like, "Was
I'm sorry, Jesse, but that does sound like a good idea. It's like more content.
sorry, me and Conor are gonna fight."
Do outside of the house, please.
We're gonna
Oh, for sure.
fuck
I gotta drive him home, so I'm definitely. He's about to catch these hands.
in my ass.
Whoa. Definitely
Jesus
not.
Christ, dude.
Connor 2, Blake 0.
No,
Oh yeah,
no.
yeah.
I'll fucking kill you.
I'll pull down my pants right now.
Oh shit, you dying still?
Why are we getting so close?
Just the anger. It's how you get angry, you get closer.
I only got love.
These guys make you want to fucking die.
I mean,
Hey.
perhaps.
You have nothing to say to that.
I'm speechless.
Hey, but remember, you love us.
I do, kind of.
Nah, you definitely do. That's not a no. It's a yes.
It's a kind of.
It's a yes.
It's a yes.
Kind of.
Yes.
Can you tell if I had other things to talk about?
Cause
Dang, gotta expose us like that?
Yeah.
no. Cause like I'm like also like I'm still deciding whether I want to be like on YouTube or Twitch. On Twitch, I'd have a lot less freedoms on the things I could say.
I mean, YouTube, you can say it.
Fuck, Alexa, can you not? Go away.
Hey Siri.
I don't have an iPhone.
What?
I want to do the thing with Alexa and be like, hey Siri.
You gotta turn her on first.
Alexa, shut your fucking whore mouth.
Oh, damn.
Sorry, Alexa.
Didn't even respond.
She was like,
I'll just leave, damn.
she's okay.
He's like, I'll just leave, goddamn.
The FBI agent gets on. He's like, what the fuck did you just say to Alexa? I'll fucking break your bones. Be like, damn.
Well, I mean, going back to what you were saying about YouTube or Twitch. Yeah, I mean, you can live stream on YouTube.
That's a good point. But then again,
Guys, you're missing the actual best streaming platform.
Mixer.
Got it.
I knew you were gonna say either Facebook Gaming or Mixer. It was one of the two.
Mixer.
Mixer's not a bad platform by any means. I just know that compared to Twitch, Mixer enforces the rules a lot more heavily.
Was Mixer on Xbox?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
When it started on Xbox, it was god awful.
Oh my god, it was so bad.
It was so bad. Now it seems fine, but
Isn't
when it
Ninja,
first came out, yeah, it's like they're like
Sponsor man.
He's like their
The
big
man.
streamer.
The
They
big-
paid him a lot of money
Wait,
to
who?
come. Ninja.
Ninja, yes, and then Shroud went after.
But still, they paid him some
And
big
then-
money.
Do you guys
to
know
switch.
Courage?
Oh yeah.
He's in 100 Thieves.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know 100 Thieves? Do you know Nate Shot? He's the owner of 100 Thieves. You fucking pleb.
I am a pleb.
Disrespectful. Anyways, Courage was
You okay?
I had to sneeze, but it went
Courage
away.
was signed with YouTube, and he exclusively only streams on YouTube now, which I think is not a bad move. I know there's a few other 100 Thieves members that have done the same thing that are only streaming on YouTube now.
YouTube doesn't seem like a bad place to stream.
It's not a bad place, and honestly, because like YouTube wants to improve their live streaming platform, they've said it openly that they want to. That's why they're having big creators go over there to try and make the platform better.
Yeah.
And to be honest, if all goes well and YouTube actually does the changes that they say they want to make, then it might honestly overtake Twitch.
Yeah.
I really think it has the possibility to do that. Mixer, I wouldn't say it doesn't have the possibility, but it's just I feel like it has a harder chance because it's still a newer platform compared to Twitch and YouTube being around for years at a time.
So there's still some fixes they need to do.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I don't know, because like Mixer is like it's hard to get into unless you're into it. You know what I mean?
It's like Mixer started literally a year after Xbox One came out.
Ugh.
So it's like old, but like they didn't really. I mean, not they didn't care, but it wasn't their focus.
Yeah, they didn't try.
So they
for a
didn't
long
really
time.
care to improve it a ton.
I mean, I wouldn't know for sure, just because I don't keep up with Mixer at all. So
I just knew about it when I got my Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny enough. So back to the YouTube streaming. You know how I and Wildcat YouTube streams a lot,
Yeah.
especially on Modern Warfare. Funny enough, I actually played a game against him.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. Me and my buddies, we saw that he was streaming, so we just clicked on a random search and destroy. And out of nowhere, he showed up. Those videos, bro, he goes fucking hard.
Mm-hmm.
He goes hard.
This man trying to stream snipe Wildcat, bro.
I wasn't. No,
Whoa, what the
I
fuck,
wasn't
bro?
even watching
Stream
this.
sniping.
Like I wasn't even watching the stream. We just saw.
Disrespect.
I saw the alert on my the YouTube app that I finally downloaded it.
You finally downloaded YouTube?
Yeah,
How long have you had your phone?
4 or 5 years.
And how long has YouTube app been a thing? Forever?
Yeah.
So I finally, and I saw that, and I was like, oh, let's just try our, fuck it, let's go in a search and destroy match. And it was the first match we clicked on, and it was my friend Cass. She got fucked up, like every time I Wildcat. He sniped her every round.
Holy shit.
Every round.
Stop running the same road, dumb fuck.
Yeah, I told her that. But actually, Cass watches this podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, love you, Cass.
Interesting.
Just
Anyways.
like, I'm not taking back what I said though.
What?
Yeah, pretty much.
What?
No, I was like, stop running the same road, dumb fuck.
Oh, yeah, but she's in the Discord.
Oh, Cass.
Yeah,
Cass.
yeah. She's scared to talk in the Discord because she got yelled at.
When?
When?
She posted a picture in the normal lounge.
Oh, that was probably during like.
when a bunch of other people posted, and then she added a post, and then she just got butt fucked and yelled at.
I didn't yell at her.
Well, now she's afraid. So
I don't remember yelling at Cass at all.
Well, no, I don't think it was you that yelled. It was somebody else.
I don't know. It was probably somebody because like either way, it was just like there was a lot of spam going on, and I'm like, I'm just gonna turn off fucking images. Like, and I don't. There's select fucking tabs for a reason.
Yeah,
Please.
So, I tell her all the time, I'm like, you can go on the Discord and message. Like, I'm always gonna be mad.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm just like, it's fine.
No one's gonna hold anything against you.
I mean,
I especially won't if somebody
we're,
does.
We're
like,
mods. We can kick whoever the fuck we want. If you,
especially me, because I'm the owner of the server. So
not anyone we want.
Speaking of which, if you guys haven't joined my Discord, go to the link down below and join my Discord. I'd appreciate it. On top of that, you also can find me on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you, plugs. Yeah.
Well, we would have an official fucking account, but guess who would give me the password?
I literally gave you the password. I sent it in the group chat forever ago.
We
tried it.
Remember?
I never changed it.
No, because we had to then make your email, and then you did the same password, and then we tried it, and it was at Dairy Queen.
I know.
We tried it,
and then I reset the password, and I gave you the new password,
and it didn't work.
I never changed it since then.
It didn't work.
I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
I have to change it again.
I literally haven't changed it since, so I don't know what the fuck to tell you, like at all. Either way, like
Instagram.
Either way, I just still have. I still use my personal Instagram as my fucking.
I gotta sneeze again, but it won't come out.
It's like a feather or something.
It's like an introvert.
You got a feather or something, Jesse?
Yeah.
I have some vape.
You got some pepper.
I mean, we try that.
You got some pepper I can snort? That'll make me sneeze. And maybe make my nose a little spicy.
You don't know. Keep going. I'm doing shit.
He has to.
You know, it's like. I mean, we could tell what you're doing. We could see you on the camera.
I'm not using face cam, dumbass.
Yeah, but I could see the fucking camera.
Okay, John, but he's not gonna put it.
I know he's not gonna put it on, but I could at least see what he's doing. So he's like, "Don't look this way."
No,
I didn't say don't look this way. I said keep fucking talking.
Oh.
Connor 0, Jesse 1.
And you're still at 0 both ways.
I have 1. Nope,
no, you don't.
1. It's 1-1.
Where's the 1?
The earlier second one I won.
What? How?
I just did.
No, you didn't.
I just did.
You did not.
Decide I win.
You decided you won, but that's incorrect.
No, I won.
No.
I definitely won.
It's like a shitty referee. You
I
didn't.
mean,
So every referee in the NFL?
Facts, I am a Saints ref.
Yeah, okay.
I am unfair, and I clearly choose who wins the game before the game starts.
Oh.
And I definitely won one of those.
Yeah, a piece of shit. I'm kidding.
Hey, a win's a win.
All right, calm down, Vapor.
That wasn't even that big of a cloud.
It really wasn't.
Wait, make sure I sneeze. I like how I whispered it right next to the mic. I was like, make sure I sneeze.
All right, well, random question off the top of my head. What is probably your most memorable gaming moment?
Fuck, that's a good point.
I have 2.
All right, go for it.
You can go.
Both of the first 2 games I've ever played, which was BioShock 2. And we count BioShock 2 and 1 as the same game. Even though they're not. And then Majora's Mask.
What, isn't BioShock free in PSN right now?
I don't know.
Pretty sure it is.
Your PlayStation don't work, so.
I mean, I have the complete collection from Xbox, so it really doesn't matter.
Podcast, and I'm turning my PS4. Don't worry about it.
You gotta choose
Jesse's
because I might go
like,
get my. Honestly,
game.
I mean, I might go get my PlayStation fixed tomorrow if that's true.
I'm pretty sure it's free. I don't remember. I don't.
Wait, which one?
I think it might. Pretty sure it's the first one.
Okay.
I don't remember because I remember seeing the new games for this month. I don't remember what they were. I feel like it was BioShock, but I don't remember off the top of my head. So.
I mean, perhaps.
Anyways, what you were saying about your favorite moment?
Yeah.
It was in both BioShock 1 and 2. BioShock 2 was literally towards the end. It was the first game that I ever played, and the first game that I felt sad in. Because, spoiler, even though the game's old, at the end, you pretty much die. Your main character dies. And like
Then why is there a second one?
in the second one, you die, and you're different characters in all 3 games.
There's 3 of them?
Yes. There's Bioshock 1, 2, and Infinite.
Well, they couldn't.
They
got bored of going 1,
they're
2,
going,
3.
There's going to be a new one coming out, and it's going to supposedly be in Rapture. I'm so excited. But you die in 2. Spoiler.
And then the Division 2 free this weekend. Nice.
Yeah.
Damn. And then
garbage when I
and Majora's Mask, it was. Well,
Brawlhalla is free? What the fuck?
Isn't Brawlhalla normally free?
Yeah, it's always free.
It's free on computer.
But it's free on Xbox.
So
isn't Brawlhalla basically like a
Smash? It's Smash.
It's Smash, but
a little bit. It's different. It's
There's-
Smash with some more.
There is a demo for Kingdom Hearts. There is. Anyways, sorry.
And then Majora's Mask. It's kind of just the whole game wowed me. You know, it was my favorite gaming moment whenever I played a game start to finish. That was the first game I've ever done start to finish in one time period.
yeah.
I spent almost like a day doing that entire game. No, I spent the whole day doing it.
Yeah.
And that still, to me, has the coolest concept of the fact that you have to do something.
Wait, hold on. It's the collection?
Ooh, bet.
The library.
But you have to do, you have to get somewhere in the game. You have to get something, and then have to wait till like the quote unquote end of the game, because then whole premise of the game is that a moon is coming down and it's gonna destroy the world.
Yeah.
So at the end of the game, you will end quote unquote of the game.
It has all 3 games in here.
That's what I have on my Xbox.
60 games. Oh, fuck, that's hot.
It's 3 games.
I know.
And it's all the DLC.
Anyways.
And the fact that you would have to use the Ocarina of Time and read like,
Bitch, what the fuck?
yeah, what the hell?
Let him finish. Pay attention.
Oh, he's listening. He's just looking at shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you have to use your Ocarina of Time to go back in
There's no
time
reason to do that. That was fucking rude, dude.
I'm sorry.
and then go forward, and then the stuff you did in the prior life, you have to do to go into a new area and do that, and then go
Jesus.
back. It's a lot of back and
That
forth.
is a
Majora's
lot.
Mask is a lot of back and forth.
But
Oh my god, that game makes me want to just kill myself hearing a story.
It's long.
Dude, it's a long game, but it's fun. It's
That's
such
why,
a fun
and
game.
like we talked about last.
It's like Skyrim. It's such a long game,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's like you gotta play it.
Yeah, but it's kind of like to talk about last stream or last podcast. Yeah, no, I changed. Definitely I was I know I said stream. Last podcast.
Last stream with no gaming.
Yeah. I mean, there's just talk streams.
There is.
Yeah.
Just chatting.
Yeah.
That's what I did last night. I was just chatting and watching
I was
content.
wrong. My second favorite game is Majora's Mask. I completely forgot about it, and I was so upset with myself.
I'd say probably one of my favorite gaming moments is probably just when I was like, it's not more of like a moment, but like just like highlight of like a time when I was gaming was when I was getting through Final Fantasy 14 for the first time.
Your favorite game.
It is such a beautiful game. The story is so well written, and like when I first got into the game, literally that was the only game that I played for a solid like 3 months. And I love that game to bits and pieces. The storyline is so beautiful. It like that game, like you get so like into it with the characters. And like when like shit happens, story and like characters die and shit, it fucking hurts, dude. And like the world changes and like maps different, shit like that. It's a beautiful game. If you guys haven't played 14, if you guys don't mind paying a monthly subscription, I highly recommend it.
What? You have to pay a monthly subscription?
It's an MMO.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It seems good. I don't want to get. I'm not a huge fan of Final Fantasy besides Final Fantasy 7.
Is that also pay per?
No, that's an actual.
The only 2 games you pay per month for Final Fantasy is 11 and 14, because those are both the MMOs.
Also, Skyrim. I've owned that game pretty much since it's come out, and I've bought it on every platform besides my PlayStation. I bought the original game on my Xbox 360. I bought the original on my computer, and then I got the complete collection.
I understand why people love it, but it doesn't appeal to me.
I've
never gotten more than an hour and a half into it without getting bored.
I'm a big Fallout guy, so it's kind of easy for me.
Yeah.
But I have owned that game for years, and then I finally bought the new whatever it's called, the update,
the new Elder Scrolls
remastered one or whatever it's called, and I finally beat it. what, it came out like 2 years ago. So I owned the game since it came back, which was like 2000 and.
I think it was like 13 or 14.
One of my friends, or well, not really friends anymore, but like one of my old friends, Joey, he had damn near, I want to say
2011. So
I
I owned
think-
the game.
I think he had damn near 500, 800 hours in Skyrim.
Mhm.
Ew.
I don't doubt that. Sorry, so I owned it for like about 8 years, and I finally beat the game after 8 years.
That's insane.
I've
Yeah.
never beat the game. I would always play, do a lot of story, then do a lot of side quests,
That's how it
get
was for
bored,
me in 15.
and then do a new person.
In Final Fantasy 15, I have about 80 hours in the game, and I got to endgame within 30 or so hours. But I also sped through stories. I was completely underleveled when I got to endgame. When I got to endgame, I was underleveled by I think 20 or so.
Shit.
Yeah, I was pushing through story, dude.
He was like, fuck this, fuck that. Oh, high level boss? Yeah, I'm just going to walk through the door. Bye.
Well, I mean, I got through all the bosses by like intense parrying and a lot of dodging. And I'm saying intense parrying and a lot of dodging.
That's how I got through Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Just I was so good at parrying in that game. I was parry attack. I do like a little bit. Like,
But you know, I got to endgame within like I think like 30, 35 hours, and then I spent literally about 50 hours past that leveling up and doing side quests that I didn't do beforehand. And then I think as of now I have like about 80 hours in the game, and it's a great game. I highly recommend it. It's a nice peaceful game to just like, you know, spend your time on.
I'll just imagine Jesse just in the main story, and there's a side quest right next to him. What'd you like to do? No, fuck off. I'm just going to keep walking. Fuck you.
See,
Bye.
my
you.
biggest problem
like-
when I play games
Yeah.
is I am an insane plot and story lover. I love going through story and like
I
what
do
the
too.
game's trying to
Love
tell. And so my biggest weakest point when I'm playing games is doing side quests.
Yeah.
And like there's been so many times on Final Fantasy 14 where I've gotten to the next story quest, you are underleveled. Fuck. So, and I'm like, instead of doing a side quest, dungeon.
Yeah, you just
You
do
I just
whatever
run to the
you-
dungeon and I just do that instead.
No.
what you know what's I learned with a hard game. I was thinking more about this, and obviously like all the Dark Souls, Sekiro,
Yeah.
all those type of games are like super difficult. But you know what's a really difficult game if you're underleveled? Fallout.
I've never played Fallout. So I
Skyrim.
can't
Skyrim's hard, but like in Fallout, people have nuke launchers. If you're underleveled, you will die instantly.
Well, Borderlands as well.
Yeah, but Borderlands, I've been able to kill some high-level people. But like,
Again, I never played Borderlands either. I'm actually kind of mad that I never played Borderlands.
really?
It's
Oh,
good.
literally.
I loved Borderlands.
When it came to Xbox One for backwards compatibility, the first like in like 10 minutes, I got invited from this random dude, and he gave me a hacked shotgun, and I went through the game with it.
Bitch. I grinded so hard.
I literally
with
just went through the game. It was one shot for everything, so I just
I going through like all that
bitch.
we talked about today.
and then I did a new one by myself and did it.
Going through that we talked about today.
I
I'm
also
like, what am I
finished
going
the
to title
original
this
Xbox
podcast? I have no idea.
Just the one I got the hack from.
Huh?
I'm like going through like all what we words. Going through all of what we've talked about today. I'm like, what am I going to title this podcast? I have no idea.
We talked about so much random
Sex,
sex,
games,
gaming.
porn. Well, porn
Well,
and sex.
I was
are
gonna say
kinda
you
the same
have to add the porn and sex are the same thing,
Yeah.
but I don't think YouTube would like it being called porn.
Probably not. That said, we're a little over an hour, guys. So I think it's
thing.
time
Yeah,
to
wait,
wrap it
hold
up.
up. It's already been an hour.
Yeah.
Hold up, you got.
it's-
I didn't even get to say my favorite part.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fine,
sorry,
that's right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Sorry.
let's get to that.
Favorite gaming? Sorry, but what's your
Oh.
favorite gaming?
I entirely forgot. I'm sorry, Connor.
It's okay. It's payback for when I took the controller.
Also, like I said, it's we're unprofessional. We cut between stories.
It's okay, but my first one would probably be the I Am Wildcat. My favorite gaming moment was when I played with like my childhood YouTuber.
Yeah.
Sure, that'd be
Fair
cool.
enough.
Got
yeah.
my butt fucked too. My second moment, it's got like, cause like, I don't know. Probably my favorite. That's a good question.
You've had all this time to think about it.
Well, I was too busy listening to you two,
Still think about it.
but
Go back behind
Well,
the mic, by the
there's-
way.
sorry. There's a lot of choices I could decide, cause it's like, you know, Battlefield making like the impossible shot. It's Jimmy Coon. But probably when I beat, you know, the entire Far Cry series.
That's a good one. Far Cry.
I've never played Far Cry, but I know those games
Any
I
of
loved.
those?
No, I've never played any of them.
Not even like 3.
I've completed all of them with 100%.
There's a lot of games that I haven't played that I really wish I did.
Even
but-
the shitty DLC fucking Far Cry 1, the Far Cry 3 one, the shitty one,
Wait,
I beat that 100%.
Oh, you know what's
Dragon or
you know what's a
whatever?
sin of mine that like every gamer should hate me for? Never played The Last of Us.
I didn't either.
That's my favorite PlayStation game. I can't. I'm kind of. I didn't either.
I understand it's a sin. And I understand why. I've seen gameplay of it, and I've seen
refuse to
the
talk.
story progress. And it is a thing that I do want to beat. I do have it on PlayStation. I haven't gotten around to time to playing it yet. But I do plan on playing it.
You gotta play it at least before the second one comes out.
I'm going to.
I'm never gonna play it.
Which March. I have 2 things. I have 2 more things to remember. March is gonna be such a big month for video games. I'm so excited.
What's happening in March?
Doom Eternal.
Oh, Doom
Good
comes out,
point.
yeah.
Animal Crossing comes out.
Yeah, and
Love
dude,
Doom.
Callie
And-
has been grinding Animal Crossing on her 3DS. That's all that she's been playing for the last like fucking
If
month.
I could find Animal Crossing, I would too. And then this is a personal favorite because I've been waiting for this game for 8 years. 8 fucking years. Comes out on the. We can play it.
GTA 6.
No.
Oh.
What is it?
It's Mountain Blade Bannerlord 2.
Honestly, I've never heard of it.
No, I totally get that. Some people don't know it because it's an old game.
It's fucking old.
It is amazing, and I felt the only reason it took 8 years is because
They wanted to make it good enough.
they started making the sequel after like a couple years, and then because it was an old game, and then like technology like upgraded for them, so they literally had to restart. So they literally like, all right, we're just gonna make a new DLC for the old one.
Didn't they make it the Neapolitan one? Oh no,
They made it a Viking Conquest one. That's what it's called.
that's the one. That's the
It's
one.
Vikings, and then they continued full effort on.
I'll have to
new
look
one.
into the game, to be honest.
Basically, like,
You should look it up. I don't know if you would enjoy it, but it's an amazing game.
I love
One game that I'm really excited for this year is a game called I don't know if they're calling it Project Day, but basically, bless you. There's a sneeze.
Bless you.
But I don't know if they're calling it Project Day as of right now. That's just the title that everyone knows it by. I don't remember what company it's being developed by, but it's a really trusted company, and everyone's really excited about it. Especially if like you're a big CS and Overwatch guy, people are so hyped for Project A. Project A is basically a mix of CS:GO and Overwatch combined, but a lot better.
That sounds
Hold
cool,
on.
stupid, and
I might know what it is.
awesome at the same time.
Yeah. Fuck, we're a little overdue. I don't want to drag this on for too long, because not everybody has a little over an hour to keep listening to a podcast for.
We have one more thing. What's the first game you've ever 100%?
Far Cry.
First game ever 100%ed.
That's it, probably Final Fantasy.
It is a Final Fantasy. I don't remember which one.
Probably.
It wasn't 10. I love 10 to death. It was not 10, and it's not 14.
It's probably 7.
No, I didn't play 7.
7? Oh, no.
Well, no, I played. I never beat it though.
Yeah. 9.
No,
8. 6.
I didn't play anything below. I played 4, and then 7, and all the way up. Honestly, I think it might be 15.
That's what
I was gonna say 15. Fuck.
You want to know who's doing Project Day?
Hmm.
I knew this.
Oh, is it Riot Games?
It's Riot Games.
Yeah, it just popped in my head.
I'm a big League guy that's like, Project A sounds familiar. And I was like, it's one of the like 6 games they announced. I just remember that now.
Yeah, Project A. I'm pretty hyped for Project A. I'm not a big fan of CS:GO or like Siege and stuff like that, but I'm pretty excited for that game.
I'm more
Wait,
Riot
they're
guy.
gonna make it CS:GO like Siege or CS:GO Overwatch?
What?
No, basically Project A is like a mix between CS and Overwatch.
It's like CSGO and
Oh,
Overwatch.
because you said Siege, and I was like,
No, he said CSGO. He just said CS.
Well, no, I said Siege because like CS:GO and Siege are basically the same thing. Siege is just the more defined version of CS:GO with a lot more
cooler.
Also, it's slower.
and slower. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, both are slow, but
Siege is slower.
Siege is
Yes,
slower.
but Siege is just the way more in depth and tactical version of CS:GO, in my opinion.
I agree with
I understand they're 2 entirely different games, but the basic point and the gameplay of the both are very similar. But I'm not a fan of like playing those type of games because I don't like games where I can't respawn right away and just go back to the action. That's just my personal thing, which is why I don't play S&D and COD. I didn't even do it that time.
Yeah, it's empty though, so we're good. No towel meter.
So I'm not a fan of like playing those games. I love watching content, but I don't like playing them. But Project A just looks really interesting, and I want to try it. So
I'm just a big Riot nerd because of League of Legends, so I'm so excited.
Yeah.
But
that said, do you have one more thing?
No, my first 100% was Majora's Mask. And then I did 2.
What about you, Conor?
Far Cry.
Oh yeah, you did say Far Cry.
Which one?
I think it was. I think Primal. Primal's the first one that went back to everything.
Primal's fun.
I love Primal.
Yeah,
It's the only like first player like one Far Cry. Like everyone hated it because it's only one person playing, but it's like it's still a really good game. It's just beautiful. I love that game.
That's all I got now.
With that said, I think it's about time to wrap up the podcast. It's been a little over an hour. Sorry for dragging this on a little bit longer than I wanted to, but it's okay. Hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. I'll be back again next Saturday with another episode. It probably will be an episode with my online friends featuring Rusty and maybe Devils if we can get them on here. I'm not entirely sure.
Buckethead.
You say Buckethead?
Isn't that it?
You said Buckethead.
I know it's not.
I am not an idiot.
You guys can catch me on YouTube. If you guys haven't dropped a sub or left a like or a comment, I'd appreciate it. Any support and ratings mean the fucking world to us. You guys can follow me on Instagram at Zuxing without the I, Zoxng. You guys can find me on Twitter at Zuxo, Zoxoh. Also, let's see, there's one more thing, isn't there? Oh yeah, join my Discord if you guys haven't joined my Discord already. I'd appreciate it. We're always welcoming new members in. It's a pretty weird fucking place.
We love
kind of wild, but
we all love people in that Discord.
Yeah, so it's kind of a wild place, but we all love welcoming new people in there. You guys can come and
us.
Yeah, you guys can come chat,
Yeah,
do whatever.
you guys can meet us.
Yeah.
In voice style, but
yeah. I mean, I'm always on Discord. I'm just never in.
And then
Discord
one more thing, shout out to Oxygen Supremacy. If you guys haven't checked them out, please check them out. They're on Twitter and Instagram. Right now, we're taking a bit of a hiatus from YouTube, but if you guys want to go start them on YouTube, we'd appreciate it too. Other than that, what do you got?
I'm just shouting out Oxygen as well. You know, they gave my buddy an awesome opportunity to be a cool guy still. So, shout out to them. And if you hurt him, I kill you. No cap.
Oh, also, I shouldn't
No
throw my boys under the bus. If you guys also haven't checked out Seven, check out Seven. I'm still in that team despite being in Oxygen. I'm an editor for Seven. They were the team I was in before I joined O2. So please go show them some love. Drop them a follow on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. They'd fucking appreciate it. You guys have any more promos you guys want to do? Plugs? Anything?
Nope. Have a great day and week.
Unless you're watching at night, then I hope you have a great night
as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just, be your awesome self and, remember,
living.
We're all smart here, but we choose to be dumb.
Facts.
So, if you're smart, choose to be dumb. It's much more fun.
That's our Logan.
Thank you for the title of the episode.
Slogan.
What?
Thank you for the title of the episode. Other than that, have a great day, guys.
What's the title?
What you just
Peace.
said.
What'd I say?
If you're smart.
Oh, wait, what?
The one was